I got to talk about something. Got to get something off of my chest. So I'm a millennial, and so I keep up with the burgeoning social media trends that are out there. And one of those is TikTok. I do it for you guys so that I know what's going on out there, so I can fill you all in. And there's a lot of, how do I say this, financial gurus out there who can't grow facial hair yet, and they are giving some terrible financial advice that truly makes my blood boil. And it's one of the reasons why I want to get in there. I don't want to become a TikTok star. I just have to get in the middle of the mess and walk everyone off the ledge because they're listening to 60-second videos and then making huge financial decisions because of it. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to play a video that producer James found that made my blood boil. He really knows how to push my buttons. We're going to react to it, and then we're going to teach you guys a better way. So let's roll that beautiful bean footage.
When I'm 30, I want to be debt-free and own no credit cards. You know, you might regret that. What? How? Well, how are you planning on getting a house or a car? Yeah, I'm just gonna use all cash. By chance, did Dave Ramsey teach you this? Yes, why? That advice is for people who are already in debt or don't know how to manage their money. The truth is, credit cards can help build your credit, which is very important. And if you pay them off in full, you'll never owe any interest. And with housing prices so high, good credits might be the only way most people are gonna be able to get a house. Now that I think about it, saving up $400,000 in cash doesn't sound very reasonable. That advice might work for some, but personal finance should never be a one-size-fits-all. Follow to learn the truth.
Okay. Wow. That moved so fast, I thought I was having a stroke for a second. All right. I don't want to have to watch that again, so let me recap it for you because he was moving pretty fast. He was saying that it is unwise to save up $400,000 cash to get a house and that our advice is terrible. And on top of that, that you need to be building your credit score. You need to be opening that credit card, going into debt, staying in debt, paying it off all perfectly so that you can build that beautiful FICO score. I'm here to tell you that he ended it with learn the truth. Follow to learn the truth. And the truth is that that is a lie. And here's why I know that's a lie, because I have purchased a house without a credit score, and I didn't save up $400,000 cash to do it. And what he's doing is he's playing into the FOMO that a lot of young people feel out there, where they go, man, the Dave Ramsey guy, he wants us to save up and pay cash for a house? That's insane. That'll take me 38 years. Why wouldn't I just put zero down and get in on this, and then I'll get more real estate, and I can leverage more debt, but also I have a car payment, I have student loans, I've got medical bills, and then life crushes you, and you go, well, that advice sounded good in theory, but in reality, I want to have financial peace. And so let me tell you our actual advice when it comes to housing, just to make things clear. Yes, we don't want you to have any debt at all. The only type of debt that we won't yell at you for is a 15-year fixed-rate mortgage where you can put 10 to 20% down, and the payment ends up being no more than a quarter of your take-home pay. That's exactly what I did, me and my wife. In fact, we put more than 20% down because we didn't want to be in debt any longer than we had to. And so we sacrificed, we did side jobs, we hustled for a long period of time in order to put that much down. And then we ended up paying off the house in 26 months. And we did our debt-free scream just a few months back, and it was incredible. On top of that, when we got the mortgage, we did not have a credit score because we had paid off our debt long ago. And that leaves your credit score indeterminable. And so you've all heard that you want to have, 750, 800, 850 perfect credit score in order to go into debt. That's all it is. It's an I love debt score. It's playing kissy face with the bank. And too many young people are learning this, and guess who they're learning it from? Their parents. When they turn 18, the parents go, you got to open a credit card. And they go, why? Well, you got to have the credit score. Well, why? So you can get a car loan, so you can get a massive mortgage with nothing down. Here's what a credit score is made up of. 35% debt history, 30% current debt level, 15% how long you've been in debt, 10% any new debt, 10% type of debt. Are you hearing a theme? Debt. That's right. So, you don't need a credit score to buy a car because we're going to pay cash for cars. I've done it multiple times. It's amazing. They'll actually take your money. You don't need to use credit cards to build your score because we're paying cash for things with our debit card and we're budgeting. You don't need it to rent a car, and I can tell you that because I've done it multiple times. Sometimes they'll just add a buffer, maybe let's say 20% of your total will be added as a deposit on your checking account temporarily. You don't need it to rent a house or an apartment. And I've called all over the country. We did this on the fine print on our credit score episode, and almost every single one said, oh, I mean, that's fine if you don't have a score. Now, a low score will hurt you, but no score, that's fine. You just might need to pay an extra, first month, last month, an extra deposit. That's it. And then finally, the big one, you don't need it to buy a house. And our friends at Churchill Mortgage do this every day. It's called manual underwriting or a no-score loan. And they do it like they did back in the old days, where they just look at your actual financial picture. They look at pay stubs, your W-2s, do you pay your utility bills, that kind of thing. And they go, okay, well, based on your situation, we're happy to give you a loan because we know you're going to pay it back. And so that's what we did. And most people are shocked by this. I did a media hit for a news station over in Chicago, and they were just flabbergasted that someone could even buy a house without a credit score. And so we need to start dispelling these myths. And parents, you got to stop telling your kids this. And TikTokers, you got to stop spreading this misinformation, because that video has millions of views. And the comments are all very thankful, and they're all going, yeah, that Dave Ramsey guy, man, what a scam artist. Because he tells you to get out of debt and stay out of debt, because he wants you to build wealth and have financial peace. So, TikTok at your own risk. I'm not telling you to go there. I'm just telling you, if you want some entertainment or you want to get angry, it's a fun place to be.